Alright. Hey everyone. This is another quick study stream. This is a disclaimer. Uh, if my PC, no, if the stream happens to cut off randomly for some reason, that means my PC has restarted, has restarted, and it tends to do that. And if that happens, do not say I didn't tell you. Okay, so I think the darndest thing happened to me in class today. Okay, so no, not class. Taking my job. I don't go to school anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to school some. I don't know. I just don't know. But essentially one day, uh, you know, the kids were doing homework. Well, they didn't have any homework, so I was just watching over the kids, maybe like just doing some light sketching as well. And some of the kids essentially kind of like they came over here and they were like, "Oh my God, wow, hey, come here, look at Mr. Jacob's drawings." And it's like, "Mr. Jacob, are you an artist?" And for some reason, I kind of refrained from calling myself that. I don't know why, but I did. And I basically just said, technically, yeah, I kind of am. I'm an artist. And essentially, they're like, hey, well, if you're an artist, what are you doing here? It's like, he must have a job doing like designs for animation TV shows. That must be his main job. He comes here as a part time job. And basically, they kind of like make a lot of assumptions. And I tell them, it's like, what? I don't know.
Oh,
Just give me a second. Yeah,
no, those brownies.
they're from my job.
You brought them?
Yes. You
Your,
can,
your mom is eating them.
huh?
Your mom is eating them.
I mean, that's kind of the point why I brought them there.
Okay, so that's good.
You can have them too. I kind of ate a lot of them. It made me feel sick. You can take all of them.
Okay, good, good.
I don't really care. That was Jacobo Emiliano Sr. He is the older and more financially stable version of me. You can hear my parents talk in the background. But essentially, I told them, like, no, this is just this part time job is kind of like what's happening right now. And they're like, why? It's like, it's like, and it's like I try to tell them why, cause like it's like when you're in your 20s, it's a very complex transitional period where you essentially go from a child who's essentially dependent on their parents on everything, and whose life essentially like revolves around like childish like superhero movies, with roided up actors in tight suits punching CG monsters to like an actual adult with responsibilities and obligations and debts to pay off and student debts to pay off. And essentially it's like in your time as an adult, you're going to have to basically take up like do different things, or like take up different jobs, to essentially kind of like temporarily kind of like basically try to carve a path out in the world and find out who you are, or some shit like that. And it's gonna take a long time, and it's going to be very, very like, it's not gonna be easy, and there's gonna be a lot of pain along the way. Well, I don't know about pain, but like frustration. I mean, I don't know. The only pain that I kind of recognize, not recognize, but like that I see in like adulthood is like what loss, loss of loved ones, maybe like a mom or dad dying, a grandmother dying, which happened to me back in 2021, or like maybe like I don't know, like a breakup or something. Like I don't know, like basically like you were dating your high school sweetheart, and like over time things didn't work out. She broke up with you, or you had a falling out, or I don't know, like maybe like somebody like cheated or strayed or some shit, and essentially that's what you're kind of dealing with as an adult. Man, I don't want to like make like dating seem like this hellscape that people say it is, because quite frankly, I don't know. Maybe I'm an eternal optimist. It's like one day I'll find that special someone, and it'll be just it'll be just it'll be brownies, hand jobs, and rainbows. But it's like when I don't know, but like point is when you're in your 20s, it's a very complex period with a lot of change. Like just now, it's like in my 20s, I went through. This is my third job. My third job that I went through. Like, well, not this isn't exactly my real third job. I think this was like okay. There was even in college, I kind of went through many jobs. I In high school, I was a digital marketing intern. In college, I worked as an intern, public service corps, where I was a data entry person in the Human Resources Administration in a shitty office in Manhattan. Then afterwards, I I worked in a golf store. I remember my time there because because it was the first time someone flirted with me at work too, which was that that young lady was very brave. Then again, maybe the rules are different for her because she's a woman. You know, this often happens to her gender. You know, but hey, it happened. And then after that, I think COVID happened. I wasn't able to get like many jobs or internships because everything was just closed the fuck down for, I think, like I think years. At this point, years, 2 years, I think. And things started to open back up again when I graduated. And even then, like getting jobs then was like pretty hard for some. I don't know why. Getting jobs was just hard. Not to mention, it's like I think I tried getting into the tech space, but then it's like, hey, it was a giant bubble. Since everyone was at home, people can essentially work remote now, and you didn't really need now, and like you could essentially kind of like get these jobs by learning basic HTML, CSS, and like JavaScript. But now it's like the tech bubble is like kind of burst. Not to mention there's AI, and it's like a lot of things, a lot of change has happened. Like even my change in jobs. Matter of fact, like I worked in like I worked in like three kind of like jobs. But when it comes to working with kids, I worked in different positions. I worked in South Bronx. I worked in Chinatown, and now I'm working in Riverdale. This was all in the same year, by the way, which is wow, kind of crazy. Very turbulent. Yeah, I often think about those two positions. I don't know why, I just do. I hate the fact that I do. I'd like to forget aspects of it, cause I don't know. It's just like I'm not going back there. I'm not working there again. So like, why the fuck even bother? You know? I still do. Man, and it probably doesn't matter, because I know damn well for a fact that my coworkers do not think about me. I mean, yeah, sure, like some of them like look through my stories on Instagram, but that means nothing. That means nothing. You know what? I'm looking at the reference. I got some of it right. I don't like the way that the elbow's looking. Also, I managed to. Shit. I gotta look through my Adobe account. Goddamn. Um. What was I talking about? God damn it. Ah, man, I hate this. Losing my train of thought. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Okay, my coworkers don't really think about me at all. I know they don't. They'll forget about me in a couple years. Okay, I think they'll forget about me in a couple fucking years, and it won't matter. I don't know. Hopefully things will get better. Uh, Hopefully I can be able to get one of these, like, animation design jobs that the kids in my group are talking about. Because I don't know, that'd be a nice thing to do. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, like me wanting to forget some aspect of the job, because when it comes to some of the jobs, I still remember some of the kids. I remember a lot of kids there, even in Chinatown. Despite the fact of like the short time I've been there. I've been there. Like for Chinatown, I remember. Oh shit! I don't think I remember. I remember Sunny. I remember Sunny. She was like a more like. She was kind of like a more like rotund, like Chinese little girl. She was very receptive. I don't know. She was very friendly. I remember. What was her name? I forgot her name. Oh boy. They're not gonna be happy about that. Then again, I won't really see them again, so. Ha. I forgot their names, but they were very. But still, they were kind of like dealing with girls is a I don't know certain experience, especially like when they're like how do I say this, like they're of a different culture from you, because you start to realize how similar, like just because like they're a certain race doesn't mean like they're a certain way. They're very similar to actual like little girls. Of all ages. They're all pretty annoying. They all suck at following directions. And they all really don't really they don't really care about the things that you do. Like I don't know, maybe that's not exactly what I'm trying to say. They don't really care about the lessons you try to teach them. Then there's like the kids I'm dealing with now, and I mean it's kind of more. It's a little bit. I don't know. Is it relaxed? I mean, I'm not really. The only time I'm stressed is like when I'm dealing with like the problem kids, but like other than that, I'm not really stressed at all. Like this place is the place that I work at is like really close to my house. It's like I live in 207th. It's the school is like 236. I need to just hop the train, just hop that turnstile. I'm not paying that because I'm not gonna pay that fucking 290. You can To those who make me pay that $2.90, like, no, too much for shitty service. Make like your wife and suck my dick. No. But now basically I just take the turnstile, and I dip out. Not and I just I just take the dirt turnstile. I hop on the back of B7, and hopefully there are no cops. And I basically go. I go to the site, and I do my job. And it's a pretty easy job. It's like, here's the thing about like these part-time jobs. Like, quite frankly, like it's kind of like all you have to do is just show up. That's it. Show up, do your job. If you show up and do your job, you're like, I think you're already ahead of the game. Like, you can. There are days where you screw up. There are days where things are bumpy. But if you're consistent and you show up and you do the thing, then you're already kind of like a step ahead. And I think it kind of like maybe it gives some type of discipline, where essentially it's like, yeah, it's not the dream. Yeah, it's not what you wanted to do. Yeah. This is kind of like This is. Give me a second. Where's the master study? I need to put that back. Put that up. Yep. Yeah, I'll finish that next week. Anyway. Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. God. Yeah. What do you mean you couldn't? Yeah, I'm gonna have to close this, cause I don't know. It's advanced. It's supposed to be like this amazing tool that professionals use, but for some reason when I open up a new project, it bitches out. Fucking really? Industry standard, huh? Sorry about that. Tech difficulties, but yeah, it's like there's kind of like a discipline that's built up when you essentially do these type of jobs, because essentially just like it's like you just show up. That's all you have to do. Oh yeah, there might be a day where I won't be able to show up, though. Yeah, jury duty. I'm gonna go through that for the first time, which that kind of sucks. Man, I gotta figure out how to get out of that. I don't want to do that. Fuck that. So why the fuck should I have to take part in this country? You don't give me shit. You didn't give me student loan forgiveness. You only gave me the SAVE program, which honestly it helps. $0 per month I owe in student loans. It's all right. It helps when like life sucks right now, when you don't have money to pay it. You just pay a small amount, and interest won't get raised, hopefully. that's about it. That's all you gave me. You never gave me like free healthcare. You never gave me like like all the cool shit that Europe's getting. You're just it's like you're spending all that in your fucking military budget. It's like you have to serve on the court of a jury, take part in this great like no I don't. I think I do, but I wish I didn't. Because quite frankly, I have other shit to do right now. I have other shit to worry about. I couldn't show up the last time because I had work that day. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to basically like call my boss and let her know I'll be coming in today. I have I have jury duty, and I'm gonna have to not show up today. Oh, by the way, like I think I figured out a new workflow that's actually kind of very like efficient. Basically, I have to, but that involves me kind of like really just getting focused and hunkering down on the line work. That really has to happen, or else. Else I'm screwed. All right. Man, I could talk about. I think I could talk about some of the kids I kind of work with. And I'm not gonna. Hopefully, I won't be able to like talk about like the place I work at. Hopefully, I never like say anything. Because they were very clear at the orientation. Okay, so basically, I work with this kid. Let's call her Amber. She is a, I think, mixed race kid, and she's like she's kind of like one of the kids that I don't hate dealing with. She's hate dealing with. Like she's a very decent kid. And she's annoying in her own way. It's like dealing with like a younger sister, like a very younger sister, or like a niece. Or essentially they kind of like just tap you on the. She does this thing where like if she wants to get my attention, she just taps me on the back. She she takes her little arm just on the arm or back. And like, man, it's like kind of funny. It's like I feel it. I turn around, she's already there, and she always has a question, whether it's about like a work, about snacks, about what we're gonna do today, or even like just weird questions about like myself, like it's like hey it's like what's this, what's that, and it's like it just becomes this banal Q&A session, or it's like she taps me on taps me on the back of the arm or the shoulder. She jumps up and just, pokes my shoulder. And she's like, hey, why are you so tall? And I tell her just blankly, genetics. It's like, why is your hair so poofy? Genetics. Why is your ears so, are your ears so big? Genetics. It's like, why, hmm. Why do you have bags under your eyes? I'm tired. Why is your hairline so crooked? I wanted to save 20 bucks. It's like it's just like she's a smart kid, but it's like she's kind of like she's a smart kid that's like just desperate to know everything, and it's like and so she basically just asks a lot of questions. She just starts to question everything, which hey, it's not that bad, It's like that's cool. Question everything. Be mad while listening to George Carlin CDs, dress up like a boy, and make songs about the devil. Yeah, fuck it. Fight the power. Question everything. Thing. You know? But at the same time, it's like Jesus. You know? It's like. It's like, you ask so many questions. You ask too much. You ask too much questions. I mean, it's still a pretty decent kid. I still like this kid. If I had a niece, or like on the off chance that I actually you know, managed to get my shit together and sire some offspring, if I had a niece or a daughter, and if she was basically a lot like, they were basically a lot like her, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I'd be okay with that. I hope it's a niece. I'm not ready to be a father. I'd suck at being a dad. At any point in life, I just look at my father and I'm like, how did you do it? How did you deal with my bullshit? And the answer, easy. Stern talking tos. And if I really did something bad, that belt. It was like a weapon. It's like with your mom, it's like if she gave you a spanking or like the slipper, like okay, it's gonna sting for a bit, walk it off. But when Dad brung out the belt, oh, it was so different. It was like, it's like a, it's like, it's like when you're getting whooped by your mom. It's like dealing with like an enemy in Dark Souls. One of the husks, the undead, the hollows. Yeah, the hollows in fucking Dark Souls. It's just like it's like you can dodge them, you can weave, you can like just take the pain, just firm it, and it's like, and just have your mom like basically yelling obscenities at you and like in Spanish, whoosh, whoosh, yo like a puta, it's just walk it off. But your dad, oh, that's just like That's facing the fight. That's like facing a Dark Souls boss. It's like, oh god, the fair fight. It's like the fair fight's over. No, it's over. You done fucked up now. You're dead. And it's like, first for the first hit. Wah! Ah! It's like just imagine just like a you did something pretty bad. Wah! And I don't know, like looking back, I was a stupid kid. I was a fucking retard as a kid, man. How did my parents have the strength to fucking deal with me, man? Because I have some stories about myself as a kid, man. Like when I was a kid, like I really loved Spider-Man. Like who didn't when they were a kid? That guy was cool. Okay. He swings from building to building. He saves people. He like his all. Not to mention all of his girlfriends are like super hot. Mary Jane, Black Cat, man. You see Mary Jane in that new PS5 game with like Spider-Man, and it's like, bro, it's kind of shit. It's kind of sad. She's. I don't mean to sound like a misogynistic asshole, but she does not do it for me, at all. If I were Peter Parker, we'd be just friends. We'd be just friends. I like, come on. It's like I'd be in disbelievement at the developers at Insomniac. It's like the writers. It's like I look at them, and I'm like, bro, you're telling me that he leaves Black Cat for this Minnesota 5? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't believe you. Cause like I've seen Black Cat and man, oh my god. Oh boy. Oh man. Mercy. Lord, grant me the strength. She's a 10. She got the cheeks are like bloom. Tits are like bloom. I don't mean to be a misogynist. I don't mean to be an objectifier, but she's hot. And I don't know. It's like if I were Mary J. If I were Peter Parker, it's like I don't know if I could be. It's like I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a dick, because I don't know. Because like that doesn't exactly justify it. There are gonna be a lot of chicks who are hotter than your girlfriend, but there's a reason why she's your girlfriend. Girlfriend, she's a girlfriend for a reason. But it's like, come on. It's like, what? Like, it's like Peter Parker saves the day. Yeah, it's like, no, thank you, Felicia Hardy. I don't need your curvaceous, toned, sexy body. Well, why would I need that when I can go home to MJ and get all the back that I want? Like, no ass, just back. No ass whatsoever. It's like, no tuckus. No tuckus. No nothing. No nothing. It's like, come on. That's just sad. But I followed her around. It is just pathetic. Oh, man. And it's just... No. Anyway, oh yeah, right, back to the story. Okay, so basically, this was back in like 2008, and basically Spider-Man 3 was going gangbusters. People were still hyped over it. They didn't watch the Bully Maguire hype over it. They Venom was gonna be in it. Sandman was gonna be in it. Harry Potter was like the new Osborns. It's like, oh my, no, not the new Osborns. Fuck, the new Green Goblin. People were going hype over it, and like it was everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. The Sony marketing team, they were essentially just they were going crazy. The marketing team at Sony was going crazy, and essentially one of the ways that they would essentially market their movies is like they would like have like cereal. They would market it through cereal. They would basically go to their, they would basically, the toys. They would like toys used to have like no. Cereal boxes would like have these toys in the boxes, like it's like at the bottom of the box there was a toy, and basically for Spider-Man 3 they had a toy. They had a toy, and it was this little Spider-Man squirt toy, where essentially they would have like they would have these little plastic things, these little Spider-Man plastic figurines. You would take them, you would put them in the tub or a sink, and they'd fill up, and you'd squeeze them, and essentially it'd be like they're squirting out webs, but the webs are water. And when I saw that, I immediately wanted that. And the moment my parents were essentially coming home from visiting my grandma, we stopped at the Pathmark. Hopefully you can understand my story, but we stopped at the Pathmark, and what happened was essentially my mom and dad were shopping for cereal. They were shopping for cereal, and basically I saw one of the cereal boxes for Spider-Man 3, toy inside, and like a fucking idiot, I basically grabbed one because I wanted a toy so bad, and I just started ripping it open and looking for a toy on the inside because I wanted a Spider-Man toy so bad, and a Pathmark employee saw what I was doing and essentially stopped me and basically notified my parents. I was punished on that very night. Uh, and on the same night, I wrote my mom an apology letter, not because I felt actual remorse, but because I wanted to get out the punishment. Which honestly, yeah, kids are little gremlins. I know because I was one. Um, and yeah, basically, I had my mom and dad pay like an extra $5 for cereal because I wanted a toy, which is just ridiculous. Hmm. Man. Honestly, now I kind of get why like moms, like black mothers, would essentially kind of like look at their kids and be like, "Don't touch nothing, don't look at nothing, don't ask for nothing." Because of kids like me. I think I lost my train of thought again. Damn it. Another reason why I shouldn't be a father, because I'd be in the midst of telling my son or daughter, life stories, and then when I finish the story, I'd immediately forget the point I was going towards, and it'd just be a giant waste of time. It's like, I'd be telling them about the time where, I went through some, like, a pretty horrid shit, or, like, a time where I did something insanely stupid. And essentially, at the end, they'd expect a point, and I'd just be like, wait, what was I talking about again? And they'd just be frustrated, but then again, I highly doubt they'd listen. Listen, the way that, the direction our kids are going, probably will too. Won't have a, like, mental bandwidth to essentially kind of listen to the stories. Like, they'd be too busy looking at I don't know, like Skibbity Gas, like looking at, you know, 2-second videos with a Subway Surfer for gameplay on the top, or maybe like looking at whatever dumb streamer, or like, I don't know, the adventures of Skibbity Gatman or something. Skibbity Gatman. Man. I'm ADHD personified. I'm Skibbity Gatman. What time is it? I started at like 8:30, right? How many hours this has been? 43. Okay. No one. Alright, well, it's just me. This counts. I don't care if no one watches. This fucking counts. Once a week, baby. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another one. Do another study. Skibbity Gap, man. Man. On lighter note, I finally ate without my phone. It was a small meal, but it was actually kind of nice not having something in my ear while I eat. Just sitting there. Just me and my food. Kind of peaceful in a way. I hope I can get to the point where I can wake up and not look at my phone immediately. Man. I don't know, I kind of really hate. I feel like, I don't know. It's like when people like look at my art. I feel like they're not really getting that. I don't really think they understand like the intricacies of not the intricacies. I sound like a pretentious asshole. I think the realities. It's like essentially, I feel like I'm not good enough. Which, comparison is the thief of joy, da 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 da. But I don't know, in a competition where essentially just like dozens of people are trying to essentially like they're trying to like make art more than a hobby. They're trying to like just get a job at this, you know, make art their 9 to 5, which is something that I really want to do. It's like it's gonna be hard because essentially I feel like well, one, it's I don't know. I feel like I don't know how I feel like. I feel completely underskilled. I feel like I still have a long way to go, and that's what's frustrating about this shit. It's like I don't want like it's gonna take me years, but I don't want it. I don't want it in years. I want it now. Like God damn it. And granted, like it's like what Bill Burr says. It's like the problem is that most people kind of like they want it in a day, and yeah, I do want it in a day. I do. People say like oh my god, you're so good. And it's like yeah, it's like I'm all right, but here's the thing about me, like I feel like I overestimated my art skill. I feel like I was really blowing smoke up my own ass. Like I feel like I'm just I feel like I've just been gassing myself up because it's like I'm not the best. It's like, oh my god, you got the industry, and like even like art, even like those students, like even my friends from SVA, they gas me a bit too much. It's like, whoa, you got the industry in the bag, man. It's like, no, no, I don't. I feel like the one, it's like the job market is, I don't know, it's iffy. Also, here's the thing about me. It's like when you, I think one of like, I feel like I should have like spent some time outside of art school, maybe like in the art students league. I'm like, I would have like really just been humbled. I really wanted to be humbled. No, not and I don't want like that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like I should have been humbled and I should have taken my time. If I was gonna go to art college, I don't know. Maybe I should have like taken my time there a bit more seriously. I don't know. I feel like I should have taken a break. I feel like I should have taken a break from college, like take a breather. I was obviously not in the great. I was obviously not in a great mental space. He's entering the shit, man. Not at all. And it did not. And COVID did not fucking help. Did not fucking help. But I should have been a bit. I should have like like not only like taking a break, but maybe like get a job, get a part-time job. Like know what the world outside of college is like. Like really kind of like get a good grasp of things because like college does not prepare you for life. Life prepare life because like what the fuck does a private institution know about like real life? The fuck does an art professor? I don't know. It's like all the crap that we've been fed about college preparing you for life is just I feel like it's just not true. And now we've kind of just been dependent on this education system And so far, I feel like I don't know. I feel I don't know. Not prepared enough. Is that a good way to say it? I think one good eye opener for college is essentially it's like it kind of humbled me in the fact that I suck. I'm not as good as I think I am. Like yeah, some of the kids and like some of the other kids in my school. Well, not kids. Like there was this guy named Marquise who was 24. That guy was a fucking rock star. His illustrations were fucking gold. Holy shit. He was very inspired by Rock and Jelly Bean. I wish I could like keep in contact with him because I don't know. I liked him a lot. I don't really think he liked me very much. He looked at me as like this annoying little kid, which I don't know. I he's not wrong, but I really would like to get in contact with him again. See how he's doing. Talk about life. I think he's getting his master's in fine arts right now, which is, good for him. Great for him. Like, that guy's gonna be big one day. Like, I'm gonna hear a lot of art students be like, I wanna be like Marquise. I know it. And they're not gonna give two squirts of piss about me. Which, fair enough. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm still it's kind of a sad reality, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe that's not exactly a fun way of like. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Talk about like, talk at myself about myself. But I don't know. I feel like very, very few people are going to know me, and especially, they're not gonna. None of them are gonna know who I am, or they're gonna care. I don't know. Maybe I get lucky and people know who I am after I die, and I get hailed as a genius, as a starving artist genius, who was never really given his shine when he was alive. Which fucking that always pissed me off. That always pissed me the fuck off. It's like, god damn it! It took you this long to notice, asshole. What the fuck? Van Gogh. If I were Van Gogh, I'd be pissed. If I came back from the dead, I'd be fucking pissed. It's like, motherfucker, you couldn't notice when I was alive? you think I would have wanted some like recognition? I would have loved that. I would have loved the I would have loved the recognition. I would have loved I would have loved. You think? I I, I would have loved to know various interesting people and celebrities. I would have loved that. You think I don't want to die from a pussy and cocaine overdose? I want to die like that. And now I can't. Cause you didn't take 2 minutes out your own fucking day to look at my shit. That's just infuriating to me. It's like, motherfucker, I was here the entire day. I don't know. Man, I'll never be Kim Jong-gi. That guy was noticed in his time. Guy was fucking amazing. You think I don't want to be a big baller shot caller when I die? It's like, how'd he die, doctor? Oh, it's tragic, nurse. He died of a... He died from too much money. He died from getting laid way too much. Sorry. I literally told him if he got, if he got one more blowjob, he'd die. It's like, nah, I'm good. He died doing what he loved. Women. Nah. Be like just Bill Clinton. You smoke some weed, then you bang somebody. 'Cause you can. Big baller shot caller. Roll up to my high school reunion. Just blitzed. It's like, oh my god, Jacob, what are you doing here? I came here to make up for lost time and gloat. Look at that celebrity that you had a big crush on, then basically just show them. It's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was inside that. You called me a loser in high school, and now this is my way of coping. Coping. You get to witness my insecurity live on display because I was never given any real love or confidence as a kid from my peers. I couldn't even live to the point where I couldn't look in myself because I hated myself. This negative feedback loop that you're here to suffer now. For now. Yeah. Who knows? I might even make up for lost time and bang all the chicks that I couldn't bang in high school, Just, just be a loser. It's like, this is it's like, oh, what? It's like, oh, what? You're a mother of 3? You're filled? Loser. Big baller shot caller. Big baller shot caller. Man, I feel like I don't know, I feel like I think I need to start going for things. I feel like I need to start, like filling up my portfolio. Oh, sorry about that. Not a fucking again. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, save that. Big baller shot caller. Just came out fresh from my third orgy. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Yeah. You didn't like me in high school. You thought I was an obnoxious ass? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm gonna brag about all my successes to overcompensate for the fact that I was not really, didn't really, I was not really popular in high school. That lack of confidence, you're gonna all pay for that. You're gonna pay for my insecurity. Here, like, here's my $1 million Rolex watch. Here's my obnoxious but obscenely expensive suit, and here's my wife. Here's my Latin wife, who's way too hot for me. Yeah, no. What do you mean Latin way too hot for me? No one's way too hot for me. We gotta stop. We gotta stop with that. If Pete Davidson can get Kim Kardashian, then why not? Then no one's truly hot for us. No, no one's too hot for us. Here's my here's my shallow Latina, you know, Miami Valley girl wife who's obviously cheating on me. Yeah, and watch me flex. Watch me flex my wealth. I was never loved in high school. I never really felt cool in high school, and I'm making you suffer for it. Like, do you accept me now? Please accept me now. Please say that I'm cool. If I'm not cool, then what the fuck was this for? It's like, say that I'm cool. Say that I'm cool, please. I'm still healing over that rejection I had. A girl looked at me in the hallway and said, "Ew," and I'm still not over it, and I need help. I need, I need acceptance. Give me your acceptance. Give it to me. Give me validation. Help me cope. Hmm. Tell me I'm cool. Say that I'm your lord. My shallow. My shallow. Oh, Miami. Gold digger wife. My shallow Miami gold digger wife, who's obviously cheating on me with her gym trainer. This is my Rolex. This is my these are my stero. These are my these are my muscles that I've gotten from insane steroid use, and this is my monkey that I bought on impulse. Oh, so you can touch him. He's insanely. He is strung out on sedatives right now. You can touch him. He's in another dimension. He doesn't even know he's here. uh, it's okay. You can touch him. He doesn't even fucking know he's here. If he were fully sober, he would have ripped your face off. He would have ripped your tits off. He doesn't. He would have ripped the skin off your face and just jacked off into it because he can. He does not give a fuck. He is not your friend. He never was. What time is it? Oh, it's an hour. Okay, which means that maybe I can like do a couple more tweaks on this study and maybe rest for half an hour or 20 minutes or 10 and then get back on the project that I was doing. Honestly, that is okay with me. Fast food. The booty call of foods. You're on the long day at the road. It's like, okay, well, no one actually attractive is actually, actually here or wants to have a go at it with me. I guess I'll settle for that drunk white trash. That the drunk trailer trash single mom puking behind the dumpster. Let's go. The drunk trailer trash single mom. Nah, I feel like I think I really got to get back on the comic project I made. There's only one way I can get better at drawing or line work, and making comics is like, that's the only way. kind of getting it now. Like essentially, this is like a secondary light source, right? Am I just bullshitting myself? This is a very new kind of thing for me. I've mostly been dealing with like one source of light, and like I've practiced with two, but I feel like actually studying this is kind of getting difficult. And my stomach is rumbling. I be farting, people. Man. I think there's one downside to this entire workflow situation. Keep working. Come on. Don't. You know, I do remember one thing. Man. In Chinatown, we watched one of Darman's videos. It's a kind of a reward for essentially the kids when they manage to get through one of my activities. It's like, fuck it. It's like, hey, light at the end of the tunnel, guys. If we get through this, we can watch any YouTube video we want. And normally they're down. And we watched a soccer Darman video where there's this kid and he, he's at soccer practice. And essentially he's just waiting. He's with his friends and they're waiting to get picked up, and essentially like no one picks him up. He walks home all by himself because his mom is kind of a deadbeat, and she doesn't exactly really care about him. And his dream is to become the next Messi. Oh, God, I can't stop hearing about those fucking guys. And essentially, like I'm not gonna lie, fuck that video made me tear up a bit. It's like, God damn, I want to. It's like, cause I kind of relate to that kid. It's like, oh, it's like I want to be the next Dave Raposa. I want to be the next Kim Jong Gi, man. I can't. I know. It's like if you work hard, you can go for what you want to achieve. Even it's like, thank you, Mystical, thank you, Gordon, good brother. Because essentially, like he has a father figure, and he's just like he's just like he is like the kindly, wise old black man archetype, and that stuff got me, bro. I'm gonna cry. That made me cry. Oh my God. I didn't want. It's like imagine if those Asian kids caught me crying. Oh my God. It's like, are you crying? Look, I like the old man. Okay. Who knows? Maybe by Wednesday I'll show them that one video. If they can be quiet. Odds are they won't. They will not be quiet. Man, I almost cried at that. It's embarrassing to say. I almost cried. I cried. They didn't see it, hopefully. But I was like, it's okay. It's like, I'm not crying. Wow. If you really want it, and if you work hard for it, you can achieve it. It's like, ugh. And I am weak. I can't believe I cried to that. I cried to that Dhar Mann video. Dhar Mann videos are supposed to be stupid. They're supposed to be like, like this is fake deep. This is fake deep meme. Turned into a movie, but it made me cry like a bitch, which I hate. It's like, oh God, shit made me cry. Oh wait, oh shit, there might be 2 more light sources. There's one coming from here, one coming from here. I think I get it. I kind of get it. Let's see. It's like he wants to be the next Messi. I want to be the next Dave Raposa. It's like if you work hard, you can achieve it. Ugh. Are you crying? It's like, no, no, it's just a Doorman video. Why would I cry? It's so stupid and goofy. I'm not crying. My eyes are sweating. I've just been working out my eyes so I could see better. And I also have a cold. You know, it's funny. I always wanted this to be a quick study. Shows how delusional I am. I'm always surprised that people are often shocked that I'm Dominican. I mean, do I not act Dominican? Do I not look Dominican? It's like they often ask if both my parents are Dominican. It's like, yes, they're both Dominican. My mom's Dominican, my dad's Dominican, I'm Dominican. The reason why I look like an African American is because like essentially like the triangular slave trade. Like I'm a descendant from fucking slaves. Like some fucking African dude who looks like me, most likely, was taken from his tribe, put on a boat where he somehow survived, and he was put to work in a plantation in, say, DR or something, or maybe Haiti. I'm not really sure where my roots lie. I never really taken a DNA test. Never wanted to. Never felt I needed to. I already know where I come from. It's like I look like my father. I know I'm my father's son. My mom's from like my mom's from Villamella, and my dad's from I think somewhere around. Okay, let me just somewhere around. I asked about San Felipe. They don't know where that is, or if that's actually a real place. So who knows? Maybe I might be like fucking crazy or an asshole. But my dad's from the south, and it's like it's like where am I from? It's like you contain traces from this part of DR, also from this part of DR. It's like no fucking shit. Thank you for nothing. Ancestry.com. Who knows? I might find some paisano in there. You know. It's me, Mario Emiliano. I clean the pipes. I make the pizza and I stay with the princess. But over time I got tired of the bullshit and I moved to DR and I fucked around with some Dominican women because they don't get kidnapped by giant turtles again and a fucking again. And I already know what that bitch is, what that at the whore is up to. So I went off and for another princess of my own. And let me tell you, these Dominican women, they're lit as fuck. I don't know, I'm just saying shit. Luigi, I'm telling you. You haven't seen an ass. These do. Seen asses like these Dominican ones. I slapped one and it jiggled 1, 2, 3 times. Ditch these princesses. I'm not funny. People say I'm funny, but I'm amusing at best. I'm sorry about that. People say I should do stand up. Honestly, they have bad taste. They got bad taste, bro. I'd be terrible. Alright. This short study will be continued on tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever I have time. This is the first stream of the week. Holy shit, did you even see any of the work that I've done? God damn it. This is the first stream of the week.